The origins of the University of Central Lancashire in Preston date back to 1828. Preston is the county seat of Lancashire. Lancashire is famous as the Red Rose County. UCLan Confucius Institute was founded in 2008 with an opening ceremony that was attended by local dignitaries and our friends from Beijing International Studies University. Everyone enjoyed the performances by martial artists from local kung fu clubs. UCLan Confucius Institute's Chinese partner, Beijing International Studies University, was founded in 1964 and is now one of the leading universities in China, specializing in tourism and intercultural studies. UCLan Confucius Institute, a partnership between Hanban, the University of Central Lancashire and Beijing International Studies University, welcomes anyone who wishes to explore their interest in Chinese language and culture. We have a large reference library containing thousands of English language books and Chinese language learning materials, as well as interactive computer kiosks. We have developed a distinctive feature of UCLan Confucius Institute, specializing in the promoting, teaching and research of Chinese geography and tourism. We host an annual geography conference to provide a forum to foster multidisciplinary discussions among British and Chinese educators, geographers, ecologists and so on.
大家好. I'm Malcolm McVicker, Group Chief Executive of UCLan and Chairman of the Executive Board for the UCLan Confucius Institute. It is my great pleasure to have been working as part of the UCLan Confucius Institute. I feel really proud of its achievements in terms of Chinese language teaching, various cultural activities and dedicated service to local communities as well as to UCLan students.
I've been involved with the Confucius Institute in a number of different ways. I've participated in the lecture programme. The Confucius Institute puts on regular lectures which are for students in the university as well as for the general public. I've also taken part in a conference, academic conference on the environment, which brought scholars from around the world, which was very good for our university.
Since 2008, UCLan Confucius Institute has planned and hosted hundreds of events across Lancashire, and our aim is to share the beauty of Chinese culture with people across the region. We have been trying to be both visionary and practical in the rewarding process of promoting Chinese language and culture locally.
We are very proud of what we have achieved in the past few years. We work very closely with the local government, the museums, the art galleries. In fact, in the past few years, our CI has practically become a permanent fixture at many of the civic events held in Preston. For example, we had a very strong presence at Preston Guild, which is a major civic event held once every 20 years. In September 2012, thousands of local people lined the streets to watch the colorful parade of Chinese ethnic costumes. For the local people, this is their first introduction to the multicultural and multi-ethnic nature of China.
I teach Chinese literature and brush painting here at UCLan CI. I feel very happy to see more and more UCLan students and local people coming to my class. I try to use comparative approaches to teach Chinese literature because I think that there is really something called universal writer's mentality. And I compare Chinese stories, poems with Western ones. And also I teach Mo Yan and Yu Hua and Shu Ting and so on and so forth based on the students' understanding of Western literature. So here at UCLan CI, I teach my students to produce Chinese brush paintings based on Chinese poems. So these are the pieces of poetry-inspired pieces. And this one is of a kind of a realistic style. It was based on a poem called 望庐山瀑布,日照香炉生紫烟, very realistic, true to life in a way. But also my students would try something new. They would produce some original abstract stuff.
I love these classes. They free the spirit.
What I really like about Chinese art is, again, it is the space, but you're actually painting the essence of something. You're not worried about the minutiae, you don't have to worry about feathers in the right place, hair in the right place. It's the action, it's the internal aspect of whatever it is that you're painting that's the best bit, especially the free-flowing version rather than the meticulous. That's the style I like.
I really enjoy teaching my both adult students and the primary school children. I still remember clearly once after teaching there at a primary school, a girl came to me and wanted to give me a big hug. And then in a second, a little boy came to me and showed me his great treasures that he's reluctant to share with others. I'm so much touched.
In UCLan CI, we have very professional teaching team, and our staff are professional, active, dynamic, informative, and we are very happy to help local people and overseas students here to learn Chinese, to learn China culture, and to make Chinese friends.
I have worked at UCLan Confucius Institute for 4 years. I'm responsible for some projects related to China in these 4 years. For example, for the local head teachers' educational trip to China, and several international conferences, and Chinese New Year performance cooperating with London Embassy. I really enjoy all of this project because I'm very inspired by more and more local people are interested in Chinese culture.
We are very proud of what we have achieved so far, and we feel confident in being able to expand our range of work and to celebrate the cultural pluralism. We work very closely with the Chinese departments at the university and jointly delivered their language degree programs. Our students include members of the public, first-year degree students, absolute beginners, all the way to final year degree level. We have a team of committed, dedicated, experienced, and highly qualified teaching staff. On average, we teach a total of 25 classes per week at the university. In addition, we also help students to get scholarships and find work placement opportunities to work and to study in China. We also work with the university staffs. We provide one-to-one language lessons, one-to-one cultural sessions. We also run workshops on Chinese business etiquette. In order to combat stress at work, we run regular Tai Chi classes at the sports center. Another major area of our work is concentrated in working with local primary and secondary schools. We run regular language classes at those schools. We also deliver China Day events. Our rich language and cultural programs for schools have given local children the opportunities to learn to speak Chinese, to go on summer courses in China, to learn about different cultural aspects, the history, the geography of China. Some of the children from schools and local colleges said they would like to study more about China when they go to university.
More and more people here want to understand China and learn Chinese and to know more Chinese culture.
In 2013, we were awarded funding from the Arts Council England in support of our photography work, which is designed to celebrate the cultural and economic contribution of the Chinese community in the Northwest. The portraits and the documentaries we produced in this project will form part of the permanent collection of the Lancashire Archives. The project was very well received by the arts community and has been booked for a 12-month exhibition tour in 10 museums and galleries in the region. The local media commented the project has created a visually stunning collection of portraits that celebrates the cultural diversity of the region. It also allows a glimpse of the private lives of the Chinese Lancastrian neighbours.
We also host a rich cultural programme of events running throughout the year. Here is a taste of some of our past events.
孔子学院，
北京第2外国语学院，
生日快乐
Happy birthday to the Confucius Institute.
And happy birthday to the Confucius Institute.
孔子学院生日快乐！
孔子学院生日快乐！ Happy 10th birthday, Confucius Institute.